You have lists, and you want to put them in your web page. Let's get to it. So if the order of your list doesn't matter, you're going to use the UL tags, short for unordered lists. And inside these unordered lists, you're going to put your list items, which have the starting LI tag and the closing LI tag. And whatever the contents that you place inside is going to show up in the browser beside a bullet point. All right, let's write some HTML. All right, we've created a file called list.html, and I'm going to go ahead and put an exclamation point and hit tab to create our boilerplate code. So for our title, let's go ahead and put lists. And down in our body, we're going to go ahead and create our unordered list. So we'll put UL, hit tab, and it's going to go ahead and create that for us. And we're going to go create our first list item, which is going to be apple. And our next list item is going to be pear. Third one's going to be pineapple. Oops. And our last one's going to be grapes. All right. And hit save. And notice it went ahead and added our English for us. Now, so far, we haven't installed any extensions yet. So if you take a look on the far left side, we have the Explorer, which is just going to show whatever files we're dealing with. We have our search, we have our debugger. We're going to click on this one that when we hover over it says extensions. So on extensions, currently we have live preview uninstalled. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. And we want to see the one that's by Microsoft. So as you can see here, live preview from Microsoft. I'm going to go ahead and install that. And now we should be able to see how to show it in the browser. So if we go over here, you can see it looks like a little page with a little magnifying glass says show preview. We click on that, it's going to go ahead and show it in the browser. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to here, give us a little more space. See, and if you hit Control Plus, it'll zoom everything in. I'm just trying to make this look a little bit easier for our mobile users to be able to see. All right, let's go ahead and create our ordered list. So let's go back to our notes. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me out, and it is greatly appreciated. Thank you. The ordered list is going to be very similar to the unordered list, except that instead of using a UL tag, we're going to use the OL tag, short for ordered list. So we're going to create our ordered list. We're going to put our list items inside of it, but it's going to go ahead and put numbers beside all of our items, letting them know like, hey, you obviously can't bake before you've gathered and mixed the ingredients. So anyway, back to our code. I just realized that I didn't put a heading for our unordered list. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to put H2, hit tab, and let's call this one fruits. Let's make a heading for our next one as well. Let's call this make cookies. And since we're not going to be able to see this, I'm going to go ahead and drop the camera there. And for our put OL for our ordered list and hit enter. And for our first list item, let's go with gather ingredients. And for our next one, let's go mix ingredients. Third one, form into cookies. And finally, bake. Okay, as you can see, bullet points and our ordered list gives us numbers. Let's go ahead and take a look at nested lists. Here we have two nested lists. We have one here and we have one here. Notice that the list items for our nested list are indented and have sub-bullets. We take a look at our markup. We have our outer list starting here and ending here. And we have three main points, which we have three list items. We have our list item for bread, fruit, and vegetables. So to get these nested lists, we're going to put our nested list inside of one of these list items. So we know that these three subpoints belong to this main point. We know that apples, grapes, and pears belong to fruits. All right, let's go ahead and write some HTML. So we're going to change over to our nested list.html file. We're going to create some boilerplate code, and we're going to change the title to nested list. All right, so in live preview, we want to show this and not the old one. So we're going to go up here and click on show preview. As you can see, now it says nested list. Down in our body, we're going to go ahead and create our outer list. And we had 3 list items. We had bread, we had fruits, and we had vegetables. All right, as we can see over there, maybe we can make that a little bit bigger so we can see it. Now, we want to go ahead and create our nested list for fruits and for vegetables. So inside of fruits, we're going to go ahead and put another unordered list. And for our list items, we had apples, we had grapes, and we had pears. All right. Now we just need to add our nested list for vegetables. So we're going to go ahead and make some space there. Create our unordered list, and our first list item was broccoli. And our next list item is lettuce. And finally, we have carrots. All right. As we can see, we know that these subpoints belong to vegetables. These are vegetables. So I hope that cleared it up so you can go ahead and start making your own list. If you have any comments or questions, please post them down below. Next, we're going to show you what you need to know to create HTML tables. So go ahead and click that card, and I'll see you in the next one.